Well, I was raised up in the segregated South. In Birmingham, Alabama, I was born in 1951. And I can remember, like going to the grocery store, with my mother, where they had signs, colored and white, and my grandfather, there was farmers, black farmers in the county called Bullock County, a little town called Midway, Alabama. And they grew everything, They had horses, cows, they grew their corn, their tomatoes, collard greens and everything, and stuff they used to grow. They used to sell it to some markets and bring to us in the city of Birmingham. The city of Birmingham is just like a city, just like Baltimore. Baltimore just got more people than Birmingham, but area-wise, I think Birmingham bigger than Baltimore. Like Birmingham, Alabama was one of the most segregated cities in the South. They had a commissioner, city commissioner. His name was Bull Connors. Bull Connors, he pressed down upon the blacks. Like a military force. They had a tank on wheels. I'll never forget it, shooting out dispersing water at a high temperature, high pressure. And that was on a Sunday morning. Like I say, that time it was sun was shining, and I was 12 years old, and I was getting ready to go to church that Sunday. And when we heard the blast and everybody started running, me and my brother, we ran out the house to see what was going on. My father told us to come back to get ready to go to church, but all the kids was running towards 16th Street Baptist Church. And when we got there, was a big hole on the 16th Street side of the church. And it was more than 20 people got injured. One girl, it was 4 little black girls got killed. Addie Mae Collins, Cynthia Wesley, Denise McNair, and Carol Robinson. And Sarah Robinson, she lost her eye. She was Addie Mae Collins' sister, and we went to school together. Me and Sarah were the same age. How it made me feel then, like I never had a prejudice streak, against people, nobody, because we learned in school, people is people, and I went to a Baptist church, and the South really, it was kind of integrated because I played football with young white dudes, and we played football on Saturdays and Sundays together, but we went to different schools, and we couldn't swim in the same public swimming pool because of the segregation tension. Blacks couldn't swim in the same swimming pool with whites, but then we should go swim in the creeks together, so the inner city, the kids, we wasn't segregated. It was the high officials in the city. It was the Ku Klux Klan and, other people, high-ranking people. But the blacks and the whites in the city, we got along real great, Well, I came to Baltimore in May of last year to a VA program called MacVet. MacVet administer depression, drugs, alcohol, PTSD, and different problems that veterans have, and they offer a variety of things, and vets come all over the United States. And so that's how I got here in Project Place. And right here at Project Place, this is a good place, I see that a person that in need, they could get on their feet, They could get all the way together, if they want to get together. Project Place offer a variety of things, mostly the counseling, the food is good, the shelter here, and the counselors, they are great here at Project Place, They've been supporting me in every way, possible, like I wanted to go to a gym. Project Place say go to the gym, be a member, get a membership, go to AA meetings, be a part of it, want to be Project Place wants you to be a part of whatever in the community that that's acceptable. They just don't want you to just stick here at Project Place and just be here. They want you to get involved in the community actions here. Luckily, thank God, I got a appointment tomorrow with the Housing Authority. I've been here since July the 20th, and November the 8th, I broke my neck. I failed in Lexington Market and broke my neck, and on the 14th of January, my wound opened back up, and I had to go back in the hospital, and I missed my first appointment for my apartment. Now everything is in the cleared and open, and hopefully tomorrow that the lady could tell me something where I can move on and come back and be a help to Project Place, because I'll never forget this place, because Project Place done helped me. Look, like I said, I'm from the South, and I got a warm personality. I'm always into helping people. And so I would like them, to remember me as being helpful. Listening to problems. I may not be no big problem solver, but I can listen to some of them. But I'll be around though. As long as I be here in Baltimore, I'll be here at Project Place. Yeah, Project Place will be in my heart.